How's it going? Arnie Abramyan, The Daily Bread. We're here talking about what the hell people are doing now. The race to the bottom has begun. It's been going on and it's insanity at its finest. We're experiencing it here in LA. People are actually thinking if they keep dropping the prices, they're gonna survive or get customers. Let me explain basic retail 101 to you. There's a product cost, the cost of goods. Then there's the operating cost, and then there's profit. The first two you cannot escape from. There's the product cost, which you have to buy the goods in order to sell it. And then there's the operating cost, labor, rent, bills, permitting, all that fun stuff to keep your doors open. And then you have your profit. So let's just say 1/3 cost of goods, 1/3 operating, and 1/3 profit. If you take a $3 item, $3.33, and you sell it for $3.30 and add an operating cost, let's say you're taking a $10 item in the retail cannabis business. So technically only $3 to $3.50 is your profit. Now, if you take that $10 item and sell it for $8, you've now cut $2 out of your profits because your operating expense is mostly the same. You still have to pay rent, labor, bills, expenses, and even taxes, right? So if you want to calculate taxes into that. So good product cost. If you manufacture your own, you might have a little leeway. I don't recommend playing with the tax man. A lot of businesses, a lot of pre-ICO retail shops are in the hot seat because they've actually cut on their taxes, and you saw it on Weed Maps. Oh, we don't pay taxes. We're done with that shit. Come to us. We got better prices. You don't got to pay the taxman. Well, somebody's got to pay the taxman when the taxman comes knocking, and it's most likely going to be the retail operator. So the race to the bottom has to stop if the industry wants to save itself. Plain and simple. If there's an item that's selling for $10, dropping it to $8, dropping it to $7, dropping it to $6, now you've eliminated your profits. Now you're operating basically just to keep your doors open. You're robbing Pete to pay Paul, Paul to pay Bob, Bob to pay Ed, and eventually you shut your doors down. That is not a right method of operating a business. Giving free stuff away is not a right way of operating a business. Giving discounts nonstop is not a right way of operating a business. We've been forced to compete and have cut prices to the point where I told our staff, I said, look, we can't go any lower. We would literally close our doors if we keep dropping prices because the cost of goods have not dropped in prices. Now, there are a lot of guys doing dirty work, backdoor deals, white label packaging that they mix around and mess around. They're packaging the same weed in 7 different, containers and names just because they're harvesting their own weed. People are not stupid. Customers will catch on and you will go out of business. So stay tuned, stay smart. Race to the bottom is not healthy for anybody. Be smart about it. Have a cost of good, price of product. Keep the price. If there's something suspicious, if you keep dropping the price, I learned that in the tobacco industry. If Marlboro is $10, literally profit margins are very slow. And if you're selling it for $8, things are falling off a truck. That's the only way to sell Marlboros for $8. So take a word from someone that's been in the business for over a decade. Do not keep cutting prices to race to the bottom. And also, if you drop the prices, they ain't coming back. There is no way of getting those prices back up. So don't think today you're gonna drop prices, steal a couple customers, and then you can raise the prices. Customers don't like to be cheated. They don't like to be bargained with. And usually they go back to the business they were at when you drop the prices after you raise them because they don't feel like you cheated on them. So stay tuned. I'll be giving you more thoughtful facts that I've experienced, and